did was we got some code, okay, that summarizes last week's assignment where we make a circle move across the screen, okay? Our goal here is to make a heart rate monitor, so when I press or click the keyboard, it's gonna pulse and then can we do sounds? I'm not gonna show you how to do sounds because I did that once in an elementary school classroom with Scratch, so then we had a bunch of meow, meow, meow all over the place. I don't want to reoccur. Like, I get PTSD from hearing that cat meowing. Yeah, okay, good. So, see the behavior, right? We don't want to be flatlining, we want to have a pulse. So that's what we want to add in. So, we borrow one of the new control blocks, that's the dark blue ones. We need the if, and then we need to borrow some world blocks, okay? These are the ones that detect certain motions, like when the mouse is pressed. Let's see, which one's going to be good? So these are the ones you'll likely use. Maybe we'll use mouse button down, okay? So it's weird because I have a Mac. I don't think it technically has a left button. So when that key is pressed, let's just play around with it. Maybe we'll change the color at first, okay? It's not going to be a gray square. When I press it, it's going to be a yellow circle, okay? So there it goes, it runs, and then I press, nope, wrong key, because my mouse only has one button, okay? So I can't use this one. Your keyboards may be different. Maybe I will use the, yeah, let's use key, well, the equivalent of key pressed in GameLab, I think is key is down. So let's move this block over. Let's use key down over here. Okay, and we need a code. So in p5.js, notice these are the built-in ones, so let's press the space bar. Okay, this is the block that you'll need, and in p5.js, you'll have to type in the specific key code for space, but this is how it works in GameLab. Right, reset and run. So it's gray. Now I'm going to press the keyboard, and then it's not working. Why is it not working, Mr. Chan?
Bad space bar.
Oh, okay, let me change the order. Reset, run. There it goes. So, subtle difference there, right? Why was it not working before? Let's move it back. So, if I'm drawing my ellipse already, yes, and then, if I'm not holding down the spacebar, the previous frame is when the yellow was applied. Go back to the painter analogy, right? You already drew your circle, you dip your paintbrush in the ink, but that was already one frame too late. Correct? You already turned to the next page, in which case it was dark again. So be sure, dip your paintbrush into the yellow paint first, only when the key is pressed, right? Then we will get and see the other color. Draw as your very last motion, okay? So very subtle, kind of like your quiz question about the rectangle and the circles. Those are the details you pay attention to. Great, I can change color, but now I want to change position. I want it to go boop, right? It should spike a little bit. So if you think back to your Algebra 1, okay, yes, math class, to get some slopes looking like that, because now it's not just a change in x. You have to have some according change in y, like so, okay? So that's the new stuff. So I drew on the board an up arrow and a down arrow. So let's see if we can get that behavior.
You drew an up arrow and a down arrow on the board.
Yes, Denton. It's amazing, isn't it?
Yes, I never knew you could do that.
Ah, very good. So y equals 0. And we optionally apply said y change. So here, right, plus y, we got to use our variable, and so far there's no real change to our code. You press spacebar, it goes like that, right? Inside this if statement, where we only do it some of the time, right? We change the y coordinate when this specific key is pressed. Y equals y plus 1. That's what we think it could be. Let's see what happens. Okay, reset, run. All right. Ooh. Oh gosh. Oh no. Yeah, that's not a good sign. I wouldn't like to see that on my monitor. So what happened? I went negative. Yes, I'm not very alive. So remember, y coordinates grow positively downward. So really, this should be a minus. Okay. So let's update that. At least it fixes itself the right way. Okay, minus 1. All right. So now, correct? I have too much energy, and then when I release, it flatlines, right? Still very bad.
That's not good.
That's also not good.
That is not good.
That's not very good at all, right? So, in one case, you want it to go back down. Thus, you're introduced to the if-else block. So, if the first behavior isn't occurring, let's move this down here to explore these behaviors. Okay, you want, what happens to the y-coordinate when we're back here? Yeah, so now it's when it grows positively. So then here, right, y equals y plus 1. And then we encounter our third problem. All right, so far so good. Reset and run. Great. Oh no, line, it looks like you left a parameter empty. So right here, let me click away, turns into a block, and it should be okay. All right? I got it right. I replaced this one. I don't need this one. Thank you. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I'm alive again. Doot.
You have to make it
Dude.
Okay.
stops at a certain point.
Yes, and so that's the last part I leave you with, right? So at the very beginning, an unintended side effect is that my heart rate goes down at the very beginning. We don't want that, right? We want the pulses to always be positive above this line, right? Doot. You can see I'm very nervous right now.
That's not.
It kind of looks like this.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it, and that's where I pause. You're welcome to build upon this assignment if you want to create your own heart rate monitor. Maybe change the colors. I leave you with a challenge to pursue after this point. So that's a demo on the new ideas, variables, but also these if statements. It's this yellow block. It's the new fundamental piece to your painting with shapes assignment. Okay, mouse stuff wasn't working as is. Definitely have fun with it. That I hope you have.